Hi, hi friends. I greet you in the name of Jesus Christ and I hope you're well. I'm fine and I thank God for the gift of life. I don't take it for granted that I'm alive. I hope you don't take it for granted too. I hope you realize that it takes God to be alive and I hope you're grateful to Him for the gift of life, you know. For preserving its life. It takes God to be alive. If you not realize this, I don't know when you're going to, but I hope you will eventually. So I'm here just to obey God because He desires that I share more about my Christianity and my walk with Him, and the and I want to start with obedience to God. God calls us to obey Him in several things, in several ways. And one of the ways that He desires us to obey Him is through our giving. I know money nowadays is very rare, whichever part of the world. Of course, we know we have friends across the globe, and of course, we realize that it's not easy financially for anybody or anyone. And one of the ways to safeguard, one of the ways that I've noticed or I've realized that really keeps my uh, finances, maybe my cash flow, um, the way it ought to be is through giving. I'm talking about giving in church. You know, giving in the church where you fellowship as a Christian. As Christians, God calls us to obey Him in our finances. You know, God knows it's not easy to give, but He wants us to. He wants us to just obey Him, and He says that when you obey Him, He will command a blessing. It's like give and take, give and take. It's like give and take, and I've proved this, guys, and I'll call you to prove it in your life. See a difference between the week you've given and see a difference between the week you've not given, so that you make it a lifestyle, so that perhaps you will have a blessed finances in terms of cash flow, and so that maybe your struggles financially will be minimized. I don't say that they'll be eradicated, but they will be minimized. And of course, um, I've also realized that when I give, my finances are safeguarded and don't lose. I've realized that when I get money and I don't remove that 10%, I don't give it. Somehow, if I was doing something with that money, for example, if okay, I'm in business, if I send, I maybe purchase goods to sell, they will either delay, and sometimes even I lose money. I've lost money that way. When you decide it's the end of the month, you decide to just purchase goods for selling, and so that you come and pay later the tithe. Oh, I've realized that it doesn't work. Sometimes that money, sometimes actually, I've lost several times money. When I have money and I fail to uh, tithe just the way I ought or the way I know how to. And I've realized that I've lost. And so I decided to make it a lifestyle. And I call you to test God in this way, so that you decide to be giving, so that your finances will be blessed, so that perhaps you don't struggle financially, and this and and having practiced this and having realized that it works, I decided that I will not struggle in it again. Yeah. And of course, the grace of God will be sufficient for me and even for you, I pray. And I've met people who thinks that they should give to maybe orphans, they should give to the needy. And that one, I have not practiced that. Or the one that I've seen working is the one for the church. By the way, I'm not a pastor, so when I keep about when I speak about churches and giving, I'm not a pastor. I'm not. I'm just a Christian. I'm a born again Christian, for information, and I want to share some of the things that have worked for me, some of the things that have not worked for me. So that you may learn one or two things from me, and so that we keep going, we keep moving through this life as God enables us. So I would admonish you to um, test God just the way it says that test Him, so that you see whether there will be a difference. Of course, I look forward to sharing several other things, several other things that I know about Christianity that are proved, and things about God, and I'm hoping to share them here. So I don't know whether you have practiced this. I don't know whether you have noticed this. I don't know whether you know this. And I wish that you share with me what you know about finances and giving. God bless you. See you in the next video.